Welcome everyone, I'm Keith Hutchings from the Comfortable Home Project, and I'm here with Sharon in her Hamilton Hill passive solar house. Sharon.
Hello. Hello.
So it's a hot summer afternoon, but we've got the doors and windows closed here. What is, on a normal summer afternoon, what's this house like?
It's comfortable. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. I do have the back door open so that the breeze from that side of the house where the sun isn't comes through. If it's really, really hot, so if we have a 42-degree day or something like that, it could be a tad warm, but I have a fan and I might turn the fan on for a short time.
Do you have air conditioning in the house? No.
We don't have
never
any.
Said, I wish we had air conditioning in here.
No, not really. I mean, I think my husband may have a couple of times said, air conditioning unit would be great. I said, yes, but what a waste, and how often would we use it? And as soon as the breeze comes in the afternoon in the summer, we open up the windows, all the air comes through, and the place is beautiful.
And so then there's the other side of it, which is a cold winter morning. What's it like in here?
Well, the way the house has been designed, for a start, our bedroom is upstairs, so when we wake up, all the warm air rises anyway, so it's always lovely and cosy where we are. Down here, a little bit cooler, but it warms up fairly fast because the way it's been designed, that great big window there, then all the sun comes through that window because it's facing north, and this room gets really comfortable really quickly. Our house is a little bit unusual because we have an old house, which is built in the 60s, and we've extended, so this part of the house is solar passive. And the difference, even cold winter morning, between this and that is huge. So that part of the house is very chilly in the mornings. Compared to this, you can feel the difference when you walk through the door.
So the renovation part of the house was designed by Griff Morris?
Yeah, solar dwellings. Yeah, we had gone around on a sustainable housing day a couple of years before we built this, because we had in our head this is what we wanted, this kind of idea. So we went to have a look just because we thought, if it's sustainable, it's probably going to be something made of hay and not very attractive and all those things that people sometimes think, like health food, it all has to taste bad. The same kind of idea.
Yeah.
And so we went and we saw a lot of houses that we really liked, and the ones that I really liked were designed by solar dwellings.
The question I've been asking lately is the cost per square meter. Now this was a renovation, so it's
Slightly different because it was a renovation. There was a lot of fiddling, I think, mucking around for them to join the two houses together. So I think that probably added a little bit in terms of having to do special flashing and joins to the old house. But per square metre, you'll have to do the maths. This place cost us $460,000. What we built, I worked it out, was $250.
Which works out to around $1,860 a square metre. Custom build cost is often, several people have said, $2,000 a square metre.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, in that case, it's
but it's
not bad, is it?
It's not $900 a square metre for a project home. But
it's not a project home.
No,
I know.
It's not. We'll leave it at
our
that.
ceilings are higher, everything. I love it.
Yeah. And you've gone for some better quality finishes. And do you have solar panels on the roof? Yes.
Yeah, we've got a 5 kilowatt, I think, system. It was the
And
biggest one at the time.
And the cost of those has come down.
Yes, absolutely, because this is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And we've got all the, the first flush, the water coming from off our roof all the way down under the ground to our water tanks at the back.
Yeah.
So we've got 100,000 litres worth of water tanks. Yeah. And that all comes off. So all those things.
Yeah, so you've got some quite expensive additions in terms of sustainability.
Yeah, absolutely.
But all done at a time when they were a lot more expensive.
They were much more expensive then. Yeah. Because we've looked around and thought, if we were doing this now, it would have been so much cheaper.
The solar itself would probably be half the price.
Absolutely, yeah. I recommend the solar power because we haven't paid power. We haven't paid a power bill since we've been here, even in winter. It's amazing. We feel very, very blessed, I tell you.
Thank you for sharing your enthusiasm about your house. It's a really nice place.
It is. I love it, and honestly, no problem, because I am always talking to friends and saying you should, this is actually the way to go. It costs us very little, and it really is standing the test of time. And we don't use heating. We'll never get air conditioning. We have no power bills. Why would you not? Thanks everyone for watching. If you have any questions, please
please write to me and we can start a conversation about how to live in a comfortable home.